Greetings! Stay a while and listen to me, MarauderEX, as we play more Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Alright, so I have completed this. We have the third bottle. We got the secret seashells we needed. Two things. The secret seashell guide for this is dumb, because apparently it's not the first blooper you catch and the first cheap. It's whichever one of those you catch first, you'll get one of the Mario-esque things, and then you have to get one of a certain size, or a fish of a certain size, and there's like old something or other that you can catch. He's a giant blue fish, and he, or either the bloopers, because apparently the bloopers are big enough to where this will count, you have to get like 47 pound fish to get the second seashell. So it's not a blooper and a cheap, it's one of, and then something large enough to catch that. If you catch what's his face the first time, you get a dungeon stone, and then if you catch him again and he's over the weight limit, which he should be always over the weight limit, you'll get the second secret seashell. So the guides are not super helpful with that. It took actually a little bit of digging to find out why that was the case, because I had caught a couple of things, and I'm like, why am I not getting the seashell? And it just turns out that either people were very lucky and they just put the information in as they saw it without, trying to figure out if it was one thing or another. But, yeah, that was a pain. So the other thing is we got all of the dungeon arranging done, and I'm going to show off my arrangements for the people who have not done these yet, and may need some assistance in trying to figure out a good pattern, because this stuff is not intuitive at all. So the one shovel ones, the dungeon arranging 101, placing the basics, passage across, fill your hearts, that's probably the most difficult one out of the beginning, because you have to fill up the entire screen. So that one can be kind of a pain, especially with the amount of dungeon block tools you have at the time that's available. But if you're coming back now, doing it later in the game, and just doing all of this at once, you should have no problems. Key Hunter, that one also can be a little bit of frustration, because you need so many doors, or you need so many rooms with treasure chests, so that you can get through all of the key doors, as well as the boss door. Bomb's always another one that you just have to fill the entire space, so it's not super difficult. Treasure Vault is obnoxious because you have to have so many treasure chest blocks, which, as you can see, mine are really weird given what I had available at the time. Because everything in that center section has to have a treasure chest in it. That's just the requirement of the dungeon. Passageway Central is the first time you're going to be introduced to having to deal with stairs as a mechanic, specifically. But it's not too bad, but it doesn't teach you how to use stairs. And in fact, the game doesn't teach you how to use stairs at all. And then the last two, Stair Decisions, is a frustrating one. I actually had to look one up to do this, because I could not get them to... I couldn't figure out how they would connect. And it turns out the far opposite corners will always connect, and then the others will connect to whatever is kind of closest to it, which is weird because there's not like a good definition of how that works. It's weird. In fact, if I go back into, let me go into a range and show you how it works. Okay, so I was in range. So continue arranging, like you can check and see where everything kind of links together. It does not link up in an intuitive way. So that one was kind of a pain in the ass. You could probably have rearranged things a little differently. I mean, you can definitely rearrange things a little differently, but I don't understand, like, this one is one that's automatically placed, and this one is automatically placed, so you have to work within those confines. But I have no idea why these two don't connect together, or why these two don't connect together. Like, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason of how. You just kind of have to place things and hope that it works. No. Can I leave now? Quit arranging. And then heart shortage. This one's not bad. You just have to fill up the entire space. But your restriction is you only have 3 hearts. So any rooms that you remember that have floating hearts, you kind of want to put those in. Or if you've got the defense mail, any like easy mini bosses that will die, that will turn into fairies. That's another way to deal with it. Or just use as many rooms that don't have enemies as possible in them. In fact, I went a little hog with the treasure chest. I probably could have skipped some of that and saved myself some hassle, because you only really need 1 treasure chest in this for the boss door. So yeah, we got all of that done, thankfully. And I've still got this derpy bird following me. But now we gotta go to Tall Mountain Range. Which I believe we gotta go over here. There's some more secret seashells that we can deal with. Next up is all the way north at Colan Island. Warp near the mountain is where it says to start. Have I actually opened the mountain? I mean, I've opened that one. I don't think that's where I want to go, though. But we'll go there. I actually think I kind of want to be where I am now. Oh no, from Dampy's Shack, travel northward. So that is exactly where I wanted to go, is to be at Dampy's Shack. It's like, go north, go up the mountain. And apparently we'll run into the owl again. You know, because we're not dealing with him enough. And this takes us up to the windfish. Bring me any weird stones you find. So yeah, this is where we want to go. Okay, and yeah, bird. And now we want to go into this cave, apparently. Go east. The windfish is getting restless. I mean, he's asleep. Is it a restless sleep? Because that's the worst kind of sleep. You leave me alone. And of course, I missed that. Okay, so we've been here recently. I don't know where it is I'm going. Supposedly there's a place where we can hookshot now. But did I already do that? I may have. Let's go ahead. No. Let's go ahead and equip that. Oh yeah, no, we haven't done that yet. How do you get across there? I guess maybe I can run and jump over there? And there's a heart over there. No? Oh, I can just hook onto that. And we got that. And we can just hop back over there. Okay. So we got that. We got some rubies. Oh, it says to piece of heart. Walk to the right. You can use the rooster or the hookshot to go over the treasure chest here. Use the Pegasus boots to head right. Okay, so no, that's where we're supposed to go. There's a seashell coming up that I'm trying to not miss. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Yep, I can see it in the water. There we go. And there's actually another secret seashell. And then there's this. And another secret seashell we can hear. I don't know if this is where we're actually supposed to go, but this is where I'm going. Like, this is the I actually feel like this is where I'm supposed to go. Hey, more defense that I can't use. I also forgot that I have... Oh, this is the extra money. Alright, so we have to do this apparently in an order, and I'll figure that order out later. I'm not gonna deal with that. Because, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with that. Not super worried about money at the moment, because the only thing that I need to buy at this point is I didn't want to pick up the bird. Bird, stop. You're trying to get in my way. Yeah, the only thing I have to buy are more shell or stone sections, and I don't want to do that. All right. Oh, okay. We do kind of want to go back this way because there's a secret seashell that you are obnoxious, and I hate you. And I want my boomerang back because it is a weapon of unimaginable power. Yeah, I hear a secret seashell. Like, I can just kill so many things with this. It's ridiculous. So we want to get this. Did you just hop on the stairs to block me? Alright, so there's a secret seashell. In that hole. And there we go. So that's what, number 45? And there's 46 as well. I believe it's this way. We've got the jumps. We can lift up the rocks. Yep. There we go. Another one. Perfect. Alright. You are just the most obnoxious thing ever. I don't think there's anything else over here, which is interesting. That's where we have to go for the next dungeon. And then there's nothing down here. So now we go the way that we had been going. We could also kind of go all the way over here, now that we have the hookshot. Because that was one thing we couldn't do prior, is we could not go all the way over here. But now we can. And there's a hidden thing. I don't even know if this is... I know this is not where we need to go to progress. I wish I could take the rock off of his head like I can the little creatures with the mouths. Or masks. You know, little creatures with the mouths. Alright. Hook shot. I think we've been here. Yeah, we've been here. Yeah, we've been here. Oh no, my controller's got a low battery. I actually don't think we've been on this side. Yeah, no, we haven't. But hey, another secret seashell. This is not where I'm supposed to be going. I'm going far off the beaten path. But I'm actually going to go ahead and end it here, because I don't need to be over here. This is Turtle Rock, and we don't need to do that yet, and there's a teleport place there. So I'm going to go back to where I was supposed to be going and get the key and do the opposite tower. So I'll go ahead and end here, and I'll see you all in the next installment with a fresh controller. So till then, later everyone.